Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. It's your host, Physics. Hope you're all doing well. And as you all know, Bitcoin has closed at its new daily all-time high. Well, not an all-time high in general, but a all-time high close, which was at 57,772. The previous one was 57,492, and that beat it by about a couple $100. Pretty cool. Let's get into some price targets here. We started to retrace a little bit after the close, came back down. It's almost got a bullish or bearish engulfing candle on the 4-hour here, but still looking pretty good. It could probably come down to the 56.7-ish area. It already has. Look like a little bit of support there at these tops, these bodies of the candles right there. A little bit of support there, but nothing crazy, just a few candles. I guess there might be some in the previous. Not too much. You have to go a little lower. Got a little bit of support in that area, nothing crazy. 56.6. I'll delete that for now. But I pulled the fib off of this bottom area here, came up to the top of our new daily close, new high daily close, and if we keep running past the all-time high, which was 58,354, we were so close to breaking it earlier. Man, that was awesome. But I pulled the fib from the bottom right here before the run up, put it at the top, the current top, and we're looking. And normally I like to look at the 618s or the 786, and if we hit that, we're looking at about 65.5k. So that's my current target. We're looking at 65k. If it blows through this top, I think that's where it's definitely headed. And the way things have been going in this crypto market, you can probably see the 1618. Like, it's not it's not an uncommon thing lately with these fibs. I mean, you chart these fibs and they're going to the 1618s and higher. Like, it's just crazy lately. Crypto's taking off. I mean, so many people are just buying crypto now. All these institutions, it's been crazy lately. I think there was like 2.5 billion buys on Coinbase recently, and all the purchases got taken off of Coinbase and put on the cold storage. So I mean, institutions are just buying it up. Whales are buying it up and just taking it off exchanges and sitting on it. So it's getting harder and harder to even get any Bitcoin. And what does that do? It drives the price up because there's less supply and demand. Less available, it's going to cost you more. So yeah, Bitcoin's looking good. I think we're going to see 65k in time. We're going to hit that 618, and we're most likely going to exceed it the way these markets have been moving. Let's check out ETH. ETH is also looking pretty prime. One second. Alright, I just had to make sure everything was running right. So yeah, ETH is looking real good. It had a complex head and shoulders with a double shoulder, broke out, hit the target and exceeded. Now I set another target from down here. I mean, I could probably gone from the actual lows, the wick lows, but I just put on the bodies. But we'll do that. We'll go here. I'll delete this real quick. So ETH on another bull pull, the bull flag. Wow. If it were to break out of this little bull flag it's forming right here, it will eventually see 2154, breaking its previous all-time high. Just praying on Bitcoin to stay moving up. So that's what drives this whole market, is pretty much Bitcoin, unless there's some news-driven catalyst. But right now I'm going to plot a fib, see where it takes us. It might end up being up right in here. So plotting a fib from the low right here before the run up to the top. Let's see where it takes us. Keep it in line. Keep it nice and even. It's right in between that 618 and the 786, which is the fibs I really like. Yeah, if we break this little parallel channel here in the bull flag, we're going to see roughly 2150, possibly higher to the 2190. And of course, the way things have been going in crypto, you could see 2500 if it hits the 1618. ETH is looking real good. Real good. It hasn't pulled back as bad as Bitcoin either. See, it's down 0.79% and Bitcoin is down 1.25%. So getting a little dominance here in the market. ETH against Bitcoin. Not looking bad at all. Okay. ETH. Let's check out some of these NFTs. Wow. If you're paying attention to these NFTs at all, this Chili's coin, oh my gosh, 222% in the past 7 days. That ain't even the top gainer. Look at this. Chromia, 512% in the last 7 days alone. Like, these NFT coins are just taking off. It's wild. There's lots of gains to be made. Look at that. Just up, up, and away. Just straight up. This is Chili's, or however you pronounce that. It's doing things. Let's check these other ones. What is I haven't even looked at this one. Chromia. I wonder what this chart looks like. USD chart. I don't really like to use KuCoin. There's not much liquidity on there. We'll go to Binance. Wow. It's just straight up. From the start of the run, which is only the beginning of the month, March 6th, and it's only the 11th right now. Like, geez, really start, I guess, here in the 3rd. It went from 6.3 cents all the way to 66 cents. Almost 1,000%. Almost 1,000% in 8 days. Wow. Imagine if this had 8 days. Be double that. These NFTs are just going nuclear. They ain't stopping. It's almost like you can just buy any one of them and you're gonna make some gains right now. But it might be too late to the party. You never know. I mean, these have already gone up 500, 200%, 37, 71. Engine was up. I think it was at 35 cents not long ago. Let's check engine. Yeah, 50 cents. And before that, we're talking before this massive breakout of this ascending triangle. We're talking 40 cents, 39 cents in this area, 30 cents. Ran up all the way to $1.98. $1.99 was the high on that candle right there. Just been insane right now for these NFTs. Insane. Bitcoin selling off a little bit. Got a bearish engulfing candle developing on the 4 hour, but there's plenty of time left to close up in here. I mean, look what happened in the last bearish engulf. Got ate up. You'd expect to see this though after almost making a new all-time high and making an all-time high daily close. I mean, you'd expect to see some selling off here. People take profit area right around this area, but I don't expect it to go too much further down. Like I was saying, there's tiny little bit of support in this 56K area. Nothing crazy, just a few candles here and a few candles here, but nothing too crazy for significant support. DeFi sector, it's doing all right. It's nothing like the NFTs. I mean, DeFi took off earlier this year. I mean, DeFi was what you wanted to be in, and then now it's just all about the NFTs. They're so hot right now. Everything you're just making money. Yeah, Bitcoin is looking a little bit sell off, but still looking good. What are you doing? Let's check some of these other coins. Some of my favorite coins I like to look at. Uniswap. I charted this. It might have been live on stream, not sure, but a ascending triangle was developing. Sure enough, after it broke out of this again, it really took off. Went to new all-time highs shortly after. Hit the target that I had set, which was this measured move in here, and it hit that target, which was 32.67. Now it's sitting a little bit below that, but pretty much sitting at the previous all-time high. Well, closings, in this vicinity. And let's chart a fib for this and see what happens, see what it looks like. I think we should go from here. So we gotta get back up to the all-time high. But with Bitcoin doing its thing, that's how it always is. Bitcoin will make its run. Alts will just, kind of maybe sell off a little bit. Some will stay stagnant, just kind of maybe going up a little bit. But for the most part, when Bitcoin's doing things, the Bitcoin show, especially with all this mass adoption and these institutions, they're buying Bitcoin. They're not really buying anything else right now. Until Bitcoin makes its run, probably to 65K, 65, 67K, we're going to be hitting this vicinity of the 618 and the 786. But yeah, until Bitcoin's done doing its thing, I don't think alts are going to move too much. I mean, Uni can go back to its all-time high, start challenging this area, testing it, but the real mover is going to be Bitcoin. It starts to go into Ethereum. Ethereum will start to pick up, and then you get your alt explosions. But, I mean, that's not necessarily the truth with the way these NFTs look. Just popping off left and right. But also on Uni, we got a little bit of positive momentum building, which is a real good thing. On the previous cycle here, we had a lower low with less momentum, and we got a higher low with more negative momentum. So it's looking really good for uni right now. Real good. If we can get this momentum shifting back to the green, I think we're going to be seeing all-time highs. And the way I pulled this fib, I think we'd be going to the 618 because that's what I like. We'd be hitting the 618 at about $44 to $46.60. Yeah, and my target for uni and my last stream I did is $50, which would be the one fib, a little bit above it. Yeah, Ethereum, layer 2 coming. That's going to reduce the fees for everything, so that includes uni. So guess what? More people are going to start using it. It's going to become an even bigger platform now to be trading on. So look out for uni when layer 2 comes. It's for ETH. It's just going to really improve the usability for smaller users on Uniswap, because those fees are just outrageous right now. So look for $44 is the first target. Then we're looking at, 44 to 46, and then I'm saying 50. 50 is the just gotta get past that previous all-time high. It's set recently. Let me change this. The background. Nothing. Okay. The previous all-time high was exactly 34.93. So once we get back up into this zone, test it again, probably do a little pullback, and then make another run. Let's check sushi. So it broke down out of this little parallel channel I made. But I think it's working its way back in now. It's right below that line, so look for it to get back in this channel, and it'll probably go to this midline, which at that time it'll probably be around $19.50 to $20. Well, actually that's one candle ahead. Let's go about 3 candles. So it'll be like $20, a little bit above $20 when you get back to the midline. So look for that to break into here. It's already been testing it quite a few times, so it's looking like it's going to get back into this range and start trading back into this parallel channel that started down here at March 4th. Looking pretty good for another one of my favorite coins. Let's check Polkadot. Alright. Not too much going on, but some sideways consolidation. We can pull a fib. I like fibs. I think they're very useful. They tend to play out a lot. Let's pull it down from the bottom before this breakout. Pull it over. Get that nice and straight. Yeah, the more I've been noticing, these fibs have been really playing out a lot, like more than usual. Let's check. So if we hit the 618, we're looking at 45 to about 47.20 between the 618 and the 786. And then of course you got the 1618, which is just what's been happening lately. You're talking $54.50. That would be nice. That'd be 50%. That's up there. If that were to do that, about 35. Well, from current price. Current price would be about 50%. Yep, 48. So look out for DOT. Just praying on Bitcoin as usual. Just gotta hope Bitcoin keeps doing its thing. It's now sitting at 57,000, just sitting in this area. I think, yeah, it's not going to go too much lower. And like I said, if it does go lower, we're going to 56K-ish. But here's the fib retracement, which would be the 236 at 54.5. So I mean, you're looking, that area would be like the buy the dip in the 54.5 zone before running back up to the 618 and the 786 between 65 and 67,000. That's the first target. There's another target here about like 61, in the 61 area, but my real target's the 618 fib from this low right here. So back to dot, just a little bit of sideways consolidation for now. This wasn't even really a little channel here. I don't really see much on the chart to even make a triangle or nothing really, not even a channel. You could go there, but it's pretty steep channel that I broke down out of anyways. Let's check ADA after its big run. It's doing a nice little sideways consolidation. It's building some support here in the $1.10 to the $1.15-ish area at the 50% retracement fib from its all-time high at $1.49. Not too bad, but it did break out of this parallel channel, or break down out of it. So it tried to get its way back up into it, but that didn't happen. Let's extend this out. So it tried to wiggle its way back in here, but it broke down again, but still holding the support at the 110 to 115 area. So we just gotta, this plays out. Of course, always Bitcoin. If Bitcoin dumps, this thing's dumping, and it'll probably go back to this little support line I got here at 94 cents, which was also acting as kind of an ascending triangle right here. The three rising valleys too, a little bit higher lows. Not so much rising valleys, but a little higher low. Continuation there. LRC. Well, I plotted this too on stream, I'm pretty sure. We had a nice ascending triangle going, and it tried to go, hit this resistance I had plotted, 62 cents, and then it just broke back down and through the triangle. So it's not looking the greatest, but if you look at the whole scale, it's still in a little consolidation area right here. So nothing to really worry about yet on LRC until you start breaking down past these supports right here, I guess. Let's check from previous. Yeah, it's a little bit. Nothing crazy. But we got quite a bit of support built up there, so we might be headed to 52 cents. Which, you look at that. I didn't even pay attention, but it's on a fib retracement line right there. Nothing really to look at on LRC. Aave, I like Aave a lot. Just kind of doing its thing. Going up a little bit. Nothing crazy. Let's see. If we can break this little congestion zone right here, a little bit congested. Right here, a little bit, right here. Above 427, you're most likely going back up to $500 range. That'd be your next target. Somewhere in the $500. Near $500. Let's plot fib here. So if we were to get back to this little high and this little run up here, I mean, yeah, see, we're also higher highs, higher lows in this little pattern. Higher high, higher lows so far. And then we might come back up, and as I like, the 618, which would be just around that all-time high back here in February, beginning February, middle February. Abe's looking good, and it's holding strong. A little bit of it's not crazy, but a little bit. Oh, there we go. We got some bullish divergence coming, playing out. Yeah, lower low, lowest low with a lot of negative momentum. Just some classic divergence coming on, playing out. I think we're gonna be running up to that 618. That might be a little high for this one. We can even come off like this from its current point and say about 512. You'd be looking at 512 at the 618 here on Abe. Yeah, let's take a look at. This is the total, including Bitcoin. I like to look at this on the daily. Why? Because it's just 4 hours now to look at this market cap. I guess we broke out of my parabolic run, but you can just adjust the line, keep it in there. You just keep adjusting. It's still going parabolic. We're actually we're right at all-time highs on the total market cap. Look at that. We're playing with the all-time high, which was 1.778 trillion, 1.778 trillion, and we hit 1.769 yesterday. And now we've gone down since the opening 2 hours and 15 minutes ago. We had some divergence playing here with the less momentum and a higher low with more negative momentum, bringing us back. This would be hidden bullish divergence on the total market cap, so that's pretty cool. Let's run higher, as of course when Bitcoin goes up, it's going to really start jumping too, and the alts will follow. Let's check this is the market cap excluding Bitcoin. I had a little thing charted here just to, play around and see. I just drew this, randomly, and look at it landed right. I guess I had a measured move here too, but it's stuck at right where my target was, 646, and I think we're gonna go. I think we can almost double that by the time this bull runs over, going into the 1.2 trillions for alts only. So it's looking pretty good in the market right now. Let's check back, peep out Bitcoin. Still just holding on right here. Got a little bearish engulf, but we got a lot of time left on the candle. It's just a little sell-off because we were so close to the all-time high. Had a new all-time high close on the daily, as you can see. A daily all-time high close, which was above this red line, because I like my supports and resistances to be on the bodies, not the wicks. So, yeah, just hang on to here. If we hang on to this zone, we're going to see 65K in time. Could be this week, could be next week, but 65K plus in time for Bitcoin. And Ethereum still holding on pretty good. Sold off less within this new day than Bitcoin, so it's hanging in there a little better than Bitcoin right now. Even these alts like Uni, it's only down 0.06% on the day. We might see another alt push here soon. Sushi's up 2% on the day. Look at that. back in this little, is it getting back in the parallel channel? It is. Look, see, it challenged it once, twice, and now this third time. You're probably going to see $20 here soon on sushi. Be a nice little from its current price. Why can I shift click? There it goes. $20 would be a little over 5% gain from its current price. Not bad. Back to the altcoin market cap. Looking pretty solid. It came down, made a higher low, and it didn't even come back down to the breakout zone, which is pretty damn good. But what did it do? Look what it did. It tested the previous all-time high. Look at that. Came down, tested this previous all-time high, and now it's going back up, which is great. It confirmed support at the previous all-time high for these alts. Very nice, very strong. Oh, GRT, didn't go over this one. I got it on the daily here. So let's see how this momentum looks on the MACD. Not bad. If this goes more negative momentum than what we have right here, we're looking at some hidden bullish divergence playing out if it stays at these levels higher than this little low right here. But I charted another ascending triangle because that was the pattern on a lot of these coins, and it played out a little bit. It tried to go, got up to about $2.20, and then it fell apart from there, which was my target from the measured move on this, was from here down to here, which is this yellow line. And we hit and exceeded that target a little bit, and then just sold off. But we didn't lose this. We haven't closed below it like on LRCs. If you remember LRC, we closed actually below that trend line that we had building. GRT's holding a little bit stronger. Didn't close out of that trend line, so the pattern's not broke yet. We still have potential for more upside coming soon. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Still just sitting there. Yeah. Alright, well, the markets are looking pretty good. 65K Bitcoin in the coming days, weeks, and time. I really think we're gonna hit that 618, 65K and beyond. So I'm gonna sign out. Bitcoin, like I said, it's looking pretty good. Got possible bearish engulfing candle, but got a lot of time left, and you'd expect to see this little bit of sell-off after the close and hitting really close to that all-time high. Just a lot of sell orders there. So we'll see if this gets bought up. Hopefully it'd be nice to close, halfway up this candle and not fully bearishly engulf it. So hope everyone enjoyed the stream. If you're watching this after the stream, give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe. I got trying to do as many streams as I can per the week, and hope everyone enjoyed it. This is Physics, and I'm signing out. Peace, guys.